wish to sentence hospital.
Our brother,
Okay.
bring her. And this is what I am saying. The fact that you you take out your baby, 2-year-old baby, in our public car, where you don't have no booster seat, you don't have no car seat, and you imagine with a FEMA, you want the baby to lie down properly, you understand, for the 3-hour drive. So if your baby is not that pain, where your mama said the baby are crying and stop crying, why would you take out the baby out of the hospital like that?
But Tiger, the next thing again, you know, say when your arms, when you get a cut today, it not start pain till tomorrow when it gets stale. So that little boy was going through a agony, and she don't care. She still take him out.
Right, and this is why I am saying that the police them fit drape her up and ask her what was the reason for the transfer.
And it's not to a better hospital, right? It's to the same level of hospital.
A public to public. The only way she could have get out of that if it was a children's hospital, in my opinion, or it was a private hospital. But from a public to a public, it don't make no sense.
But she moved from a private to a public and then to another public. She go forward and then she go back where? Okay.
Mara, big up yourself, you know.
And she did see the doctor. The doctor did see the child at Hargrave Hospital because she said she get a letter, right?
Yeah.
And that letter what she get is supposed to send her straight to the the information desk, because that ought to be a little emergency. You understand? Because she go say that, you know what the lie tell this no Tiger? She said she never liked the justice, so she get a Hargrave, right? So you think she leave out a Hargrave on her own, or she wait until them see her and get her the referral to go over the next hospital?
Feel like a cuss, she cuss off the people them. Feel like a cuss, she cuss off the people them over there.
But if she cuss off the people them, how would she get a referral?
Because of the baby, because they don't give. Remember now, the baby, you know, them now go, because she faced the only thing they probably do make she take longer to get you, but them can't not see the baby.
But Tiger, when you're upset about something, right? When you're upset about something, you now want to wait until you get through because you're upset. So you're going to leave. You understand? So you leave to a next hospital. Then if you go to the hospital, so for instance, you do a blood test and you know say, but I not take the blood test, right? And you go check for another blood test. You go see the doctor over there first. So look like she did see the doctor over there first, and then she leave to the next hospital. And Jayden was in the car all along.
The my people are wicked, man. PLI, and the woman want big crocodile. Right. Where's Mars? Where you say hello, good morning.
Yes, I was just waiting for the opportunity.
I know, my darling.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Michelle Goodbrown. What I want to say is this case needs an investigator. Alrighty? This case needs a high-profile investigator that it's more like an audit, right? Just to give you an example, because in the medical profession, I'm not sure how it is in Jamaica, but once the baby is registered in a hospital, the medical record department is supposed to have that. And if the parent insists on taking the child out in that type of massive pain, that has to be documented and reported to whatever legal system they have to cover themselves that they did not endanger this child. Now, if the parent decides to just take up the child and run, no doctor in their right mind is going to give a referral to another hospital which is umpteen miles away if they have the equipment or or what do you call it? I mean, if the baby just need to be casted and medicated, that's it. If the baby needs immediate surgery and they don't have the means for that, it wouldn't be like get them away. Document have to lead to document to document. Now, for the window of time, think like an investigator. Why would a mother take that helpless child, just snatch the baby away? The medical team did not allow that. I can tell you, they did not allow that parent to just because they're thinking about the best interest of the child. Even if the behavior is wrong, even if the mother's behavior is off course, they're not paying her any attention. They're thinking about the child. What they need to do is investigate the hospital, what transpired, what was documented, where the baby went. If the woman just snatched the baby and leave, then that's a big red flag right there. But they shouldn't have released the child without the proper care. I'm not sure how it is in Jamaica. I'm in the US, but any right-thinking medical team anywhere over the world would not put the baby at such distress. So right there in that little park right there, it's broad daylight right there. It's a giveaway right there. Why would you take the baby from one safe haven to put the baby at risk? Such a young child. So the baby can get infection. It doesn't take long for that. Hearing the baby cry, you can't do nothing for that baby unless you silence that baby. How are you going to silence the baby? Unless you medicate the baby so the baby sleep through the pain. And no doctor in their right mind gonna do that. There's no way. You see my point? But that's not an excuse. They need a high profile. It's just sad that, when you're poor, boy, I always hear my grandmother say when you're poor, it's a crime. Because if Jayden's side of family had the means to, let's say, get an investigator here from even the United States to go down to Jamaica and do their own investigation, it's only because people don't have the means to pay for that legal entity.
But, you know something, Mar? Let me tell you something. And you see what you said there? I've been saying the same thing for the last 9 months. And I've tried so many times to get a private investigator, and then you have certain people, they're blocking the private investigator. And I just ask myself, I wonder why. Because let me tell you something. I've never seen a case or some statement with so much oil. Not even a strainer carries so much oil like these people. And I know for 100% fact, if you investigate these people properly, you have to get something to put them in the sweatbox.
The police department can be forced to comply. If they're involved, that's another story. But an investigation can be done around the police department, because if they're known as being unethical, then the case is not going to be solved by what they say. Investigator can come up with their own strategy. You see what I'm saying? To dig deep, because it's around the police. Unless they're going to stop that investigator from even flying to Jamaica, but it cannot be stopped. There's no way, because you're investigating everyone and putting the pieces together by asking the right questions. You're on point. You're thinking like an investigator. That is what kept me here. But these people need like an investigator that is not connected to,
Let me tell you, I have spoken to 4 different private investigators, and when I asked them the questions and that I would like them to probe, and they said to me, yes, they can probe them, but I do go for me to pay for the investigator. And this, as I said, they've got a lot of people who keep blacking stuff, but I'm going back at it because that's the only way we are going to we the public will never get any answers, straightforward answers, unless we go down that route. And that's where I'm going. And if it's the last thing I do before I leave this earth, I am doing that.
Proof. I can give you proof that will work. One moment, Miss Nadine. I'm almost done. I'm almost done, Miss Nadine. Look at cases where, just to give an example, panel, watch this. You have people allegedly in Nigeria that scam US people for marriage. Investigators all go all the freaking way across, which is way farther than Jamaica, and find those perpetrators. Tell me it won't work. The United States government or United States, you have private investigators that do it and then prove to that woman that he's scamming you, mama. And then they get the police involved, and then that person is charged with a crime. That is the process I want to bring to you, just to give an example. You can go ahead, Miss Nadine. I'm going to mean.
Okay, good morning again. All right, I'm having a problem right now, and I need you guys' advice and any way I can be assisted. All right, I lost my husband 2 years ago with kidney failure. So I bought an AD wagon, starting to do something to help myself. So I run taxi. It's not legal as yet. So my car has been seized 5 times since 2024. And the first occasion it was seized, Transport Authority stopped the car and said that I'm running illegal. And in order for me to get back the car, I have to start the process to get the red plate, to get a early release for the car. I did everything that was requested, everything that they need: fingerprint, go to Mobile, do fingerprint, L farm, everything. So I returned back the farm to them, and them say, oh, this the file to them, and them say, okay, this is it. They said, what I should do next? They said I should go to the taxi association. I went there, and several occasions they see nothing in the system for me. Keep going on, nothing in the system.
Nadine, I'm sorry to interrupt, man, but I'm gonna say this. This is about Jayden. I'm gonna leave. This is not about you. This is about Jayden. Goodbye.
Oh, wow. Right. What I would say to Nadine, I think that situation you're gonna need a solicitor. No, I think she need a solicitor. And the reason why I said that, we can try and help anybody and everyone, man. We can try and help everybody and anyone. And I think, you see, you have to, things like this, you know, where when you have problem, it starts somewhere. You understand? When you have problem, it starts somewhere. So if a problem occurs and you can give a little opinion or so, it won't hurt. But Nadine, what I feel you need to do, my dear, is to try and get a solicitor, a lawyer. Because the first thing I don't understand, if you're running taxi with your car, right, and it's insured and have it MOT and all of these things, you should get your car back. Once you have insurance for your car and the car is legally fit and roadworthy, you should get it back. But then they should probably give you a fine for using the car for, I'm not sure, I'd have to read up on that law for you, but they should, once your car is insured and roadworthy, you should get back your car once you have a valid driving license. I would like to assume. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't know if they can seize your car like that. They can charge you, but I think they probably need a solicitor. And from where I'm sitting, I think they probably need a solicitor. Right, and you see what Mara was saying now, guys. How long I've been saying that? How long I've been saying what she's been saying, right? We need a private investigator. And look, it looks like it's the first time Mar been on this like platform, and you see what she said? That's what we need. And she bring a valid point. She bring a very, very, very valid point. You have people, even from the United Kingdom, they chop one guy, a private investigator chop one guy to a barber shop in a down in Nigeria, say him have one daughter and the daughter want kidney and lungs and liver and all of them sitting there, and him scam 200,000 from the